Looks like there's going to be a news conference. What's the website here? Revcom.us?
Yeah, that's it. You can also check us out. I'm a whole different organization.
You're from Black Lives Matter?
No, I'm UOC, Urban Organizers Coalition.
Urban Organizers Coalition? Okay. When does the conference start? Now?
It's supposed to start at 4:30. We're waiting on one person, and then we're
So yeah, if you guys want to find out about this group, they're called the Revcom.us, and they're having a conference. Supposedly, I think like the rumor is 12 people got arrested yesterday. So I don't know if that might have something to do with it. It looks like the news is here to report. I think it's going to start in a little bit. There's more people down that way. The cops look like they...
So you know we're going to do a live stream.
That's you. I remember you. You remember me?
Do you want to, they're going to do a press conference.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
You can just like set up this way.
On that side? When does it start? Official media. It's behind the scenes of the news.
So you can set
Oh,
up
thank you.
wherever you want this thing in order to
Urgent press conference. 14 reported arrested by LA sheriffs, many still being held for protesting murder of Dijon Kizzy. That's the outline of what's going to happen here. The speakers. We're here on Imperial. We're here at 1310 West Imperial Highway from the sheriffs.
We're all on the same page. That's why we set up the mic stand. Okay. So no one has to repeat themselves.
We demand drop the charges and stop the illegal attacks on the right to protest. Justice for Dijon Kizzy. I'll read this afterwards because I think it's going to start. It's Channel 4 News, I think. you
see
doing?
that you got a press release.
Yeah,
Which media are you from?
I'm independent on YouTube.
Okay.
You need to know? I'd rather not say because people are turning against me.
Well,
and
what's your
spreading rumors.
YouTube?
I'd rather not say it. That's
He
okay.
has a YouTube channel.
She knows me.
Yeah, I actually looked it up. It's fine.
Okay.
So people are,
You'll give it to
there's different groups are starting to turn against the people streaming. So that's why I'd rather keep it private. Yeah. You can find me. If you look, I'm at all these events. Just put me down as Juice.
Okay, Juice.
Yeah. Trust me, I play it down the middle. I don't get involved. I'm just here to document, observe, and let things play out. Just like these guys, the real media.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, when I see him coming.
That's actually a red flag.
Hey, that sage is
Red flag, and you don't like it. And even yesterday, Sheriff's Department decided they wanted to fire him.
We're kind of like straight up in the street, dude, so I think I need to go on the other side. Maybe I can go to the corner over there. Let's try to get out the street.
Speakers here who have been in the streets demanding justice. And we're here in a very critical moment. At the time when Donald Trump is going to Kenosha to basically give the green light to the murdering police to continue to carry out these murders and treat protesters as if they are the criminals. And we're seeing that in these streets when people have been pouring out into the streets with children in bicycles and skates that have been attacked by these pigs. And we're here to demand that they release all of the people that were arrested. As far as we know, they still are holding a few people. We demand that they drop all charges against all the protesters. And we demand that all of these murders against black and brown people stop. So we're gonna start with the 3 people who were arrested last night, who spent the night in jail and are here today to tell us why they were out in the streets. We got Dizzy, Lucha Bright, and Sierra.
My name is Dizzy Parker, member of the National Revolution Tour. Last night I was out here with my comrades. We were bringing out the message that this system cannot be reformed. It needs to be overthrown. White supremacy is something that has been sewn into the very fabric of this country since day one. And it continues to get worse, to accelerate every single day under this Trump-Pence fascist regime. And that's why we were out here. We were out here to stand up and fight back against the murder of Dijon Kizzee and so many others whose lives have been cut down. And while we were doing that, I want to say that these sheriff pigs shot me at point-blank range in the groin. And within milliseconds, because this is their MO. They had their necks, their knees sunk into my neck and into my back. We're burying my chin in the gravel. Oh, well, I could feel them tightening the plastic shackles more and more tightly as they went. So I just want to say For anyone who thinks that these police, these pigs, if there's any semblance of conscience and any limit to what they won't carry out, you're wrong. This is a fascist regime, and their brutality is getting worse, and it's being escalated and exacerbated and encouraged by those in power right now. And we need to drive them out of power. Trump Pence out now.
My name is Lucia Bright, and I'm with the Revolution Club. When we came out here last night, we came out here because the day before, the police had attacked a family-oriented, peaceful protest where people were speaking out about the vicious murder of Dejan Kizzy. They shot 15 times at the back of Dejan Kizzy. And people came out to speak out and stand up against it. And were attacked by these sheriffs again that night, including they shot tear gas at a child. So an emergency protest was called last night, and we responded to be part of that emergency protest. Within a couple of minutes of the beginning of that protest, the sheriffs assembled and declared that that protest could not happen. And they put on their riot gear and they began pushing people into the streets. They lined up with the threat of violence and carrying out violence against people who were assembled to call out their brutality and murder and say it has to stop. They murdered a man in cold blood on the street. They've killed 3 people in this neighborhood in the last 2 years. They go through every day terrorizing the people here, as the sheriffs do across this city and the police forces do across this country, and are now being given even further green light on their openly white supremacist brutality. And they displayed it on the streets last night in response to a protest demanding justice and an end to their brutality and murder. We were arrested in that protest last night. And once they took us into this police station here, their piggery continued. They treated people like animals, and they talked about people like animals. All morning, the police, the sheriffs kept saying, "Oh, we can't release the women out into this neighborhood, you'll all be raped." They said, "Oh, you don't know how many people are getting murdered right here on the street in front of this police station. We're keeping you safe. And because we're dealing with your protests, we can't do the real work that we're supposed to do." They said, "Oh, the word on the street is the gangs are out for you guys, and when you come out of here, they're going to go and get you." This is what they do all the time when they bring people in here, the way they pit people against each other, and it shows their whole outlook that the people they're policing, they view as animals and criminals and people to be repressed and suppressed and treated as not even human beings. This tells us exactly why we were right to be here. Why we had a right to be here, and we were right to be here. And right now, in this moment, more and more people need to be taking to the streets to demand justice, to demand an end to murder by police, to demand an end to white supremacy, to get organized for a revolution to uproot the whole system of white supremacy in America that is rooted on this, and to drive out the fascist Trump-Pence regime that is giving a green light to all of this even further right now. That's all I have to say.
Hi, I'm Sierra. I'm part of the Revolution Club. Whoever watched the RNC, Trump and his fascist regime kept spewing fear and order. Well, this side, and these people, in this part of Los Angeles is standing up for justice. We are on the side of justice. And that's why we were out here yesterday. Because Dejan Kizzy was murdered by the police. And in response to that, brave people took to the streets and said that they didn't want to live in a world where white supremacy roamed the streets. And this is what happened last night when they came out for us.
in their Gestapo wagons with their rubber bullets, just like they do around the world in their coups. This is what they do. And it's like a civil war where one side is being backed up by Trump, the white supremacy, and the other side, the beautiful people of the world, are asking for a world without white supremacy, without male supremacy. And that world is possible. People who came out for the George Floyd protest are the people that need to remake the world. There's too much bloodshed on these streets, but it's because of this system. And what they did to us yesterday, not only out here on the streets, but in this pig station, where right when we entered, they criminalized the youth. These are our youth that they're murdering out in the streets. They said this is a dangerous neighborhood. Again and again and again. That we should get out of here. But we have the backs of the people here. And these are the same people that are going to remake history. And in order to do that, we need a revolution. Nothing less. Which didn't happen in the 70s. But the people here today and around this country that actually stood up against murder by police can make that possible. So don't believe the lies of Trump. That he's about protecting the American people. He's about protecting the white supremacists, the MAGA fascists. And lots of people have to get organized to get him out of power, but more importantly, to get humanity free, once and for all. Thank you.
All right, so I do want to point out that these defendants are being charged with failure to disperse, and they were held from 11 p.m. last night to about noon today. And next, I'm going to bring up Noche Diaz, who is the spokesperson for the Revolution Club.
For the last 2 nights, we've seen attack after attack against protesters who have demanded justice for Dejan Kizzy. Dejan Kizzy, who was shot in the back 15 times, who was shot at a time after months of people taking to the streets all over the country to demand an end to institutional racism and murder by police. And if you were at all confused about what would be the answer of the authorities, you got it. More murder. And for those who have come out to say no more, they're trying to silence us and they're trying to shut people up. These are what these attacks, not just here in LA, but all around the country, are part of. And in the face of this, we have to come back even stronger and even more united, or they will accomplish exactly what they have intended to accomplish. The charges against the protesters last night will be fought, will be defeated because they are unjust and illegal. But the purpose of it is to actually scare people who have dared to stand up and lift their heads and say no more. That is why we have to come out even stronger. Just today, the president, so-called president of this country, Donald Trump, said there's not enough retribution against protesters. Not enough retribution being carried out. And if you wonder who are the kinds of forces that would carry out the kind of open repression and genocidal racism that Donald Trump advocates, look no further than the LA Sheriff's Department. They're not content with being notorious for institutional racism and murder of black and brown people. Their deputies organize white supremacist gangs who have entire tenets and purpose, which is to hunt black and brown people. Right in the Sheriff's Department, protected by the entire institution of the Sheriff's Department. And I'm not saying they're unique and they're the only ones, but here's a crystal clear example of the kind of forces that are looking to this racist in chief, this fascist in power, and waiting for the signal to unleash even more violence and terror, and they're getting it. When he calls protesters mobs and unruly, violent rioters who don't deserve to be called protesters because they don't love their country. Well, I don't love this country. I don't love a country built on slavery and genocide and that continues to murder black people in the streets the way they did Dijon Kizzee. That beats down protesters, shoots people at point blank with rubber bullets and tear gas, including children. Yes, children who were out there Saturday, gassed by these sheriffs. So we say drop all the charges and charge the cops who killed and murdered Dijon Kizzee. And if our struggle is going to win, we have to actually recognize we're up against another side that looks at things like the murder of Dijon Kizzee and says, man, I wish we could have more. That's what these police, that's what everyone who follows Donald Trump, these militiamen in Kenosha who murdered 2 protesters, they are all looking to impose even more violence and terror against the people. And what we have is millions and millions of people who do not want to live in that, and we have to show the courage, the strength, and determination to come together and to overcome differences, to unite, to actually end institutional racism and murder by police, to defeat the fascism of the Trump-Pence regime. And we in the Revolution Club say we have to go on to make a revolution to overthrow this whole system and get to a whole better world. Thank you.
Okay, so we added one more speaker. Her name is Kiana, K-E-Y-A-N-N-A, and she's with the Coalition for Community Control Over the Police, and her daughter, Messiah Ruby Rose, M-A-S-S-I-A-H, Ruby, R-U-B-Y, Rose, R-O-S-E, and her daughter was tear gassed by the sheriffs on Saturday. So we're going to bring them up now.
Hello. My name is Kiana Selena. I'm a grassroots organizer with Coalition for Community Control Over the Police. This past Saturday, September 5th, our family came out to support the Black Lives Matter Los Angeles peaceful demonstration for Dijon Kizzee. They asked for families to come out and bring bicycles, to bring roller skates, to bring skateboards, and in the spirit of Dijon Kizzee, in the spirit of Dijon Kizzee, and because of what happened to him. And it was to show how petty and ridiculous it was for Los Angeles sheriffs to stop someone on the basis of a bicycle code violation. And Los Angeles sheriffs did nothing more than prove the point of what Black Lives Matter Los Angeles was saying, and asking everyone to come out with their wheels and their bikes, because with zero provocation at all, they tear gassed my 7-year-old child. She was not standing near the barrier. She was not standing near the barricade. There were no taunts, there were no projectiles thrown, there was no incidents, and there was no provocation. And they fired a tear gas canister. It burned her. It burned her eyes, her nose, her throat. It still burns when she eats food, and she's terrified of the sheriffs now. She did not want to walk over here. She did not want to walk over here because she saw sheriffs. It's not okay for them to stoke that kind of fear in children. We have to stop this thing, even at children. We cannot let them normalize this kind of violence against children and say it's a little bit of tear gas, she'll be better. Because once you normalize it and say it's okay, then the next thing, and then the next thing, and then you have a Dijon Kizzee. So I demand justice for what happened to my daughter, as well as justice for Dijon Kizzee. I want the badge of that sheriff who fired munitions at my 7-year-old child and burned her and traumatized her. I want his badge. I want District Attorney Jackie Lacey to file charges the same way charges would be filed if I had fired tear gas into a peaceful crowd of demonstrators. I want justice for what happened to my daughter, Messiah. And I want justice for Dijon Kizzy, Andres Guardado, Anthony Weber, and all the youth that have been murdered by this egregious and atrocious department. They have gangs within this department, executioners, 3,000 jump out boys. They represent that they are out here protecting the streets, but they are gangs within their apartment. They're executing children for their initiation and having tattoo parties.
Excuse
they
me, bro.
are the ones who set the morale for this community. And if sheriffs are allowed to fire tear gas canisters at children in roller skates and run into neighborhoods and execute children and youth, they are setting the morale for this neighborhood and for our city. And we can't have that. We live here. They don't. So I want these murderous people out of my city, out of my neighborhood. And I want to be able to come out with my child on roller skates anywhere in America. Anywhere. Because that was paid for in her ancestors' blood. I want her to be able to come out anywhere. I'm absolutely outraged that my child is now afraid of Los Angeles sheriffs. I'm outraged by it. I'm outraged by it, and I want justice for what happened to my daughter, Messiah. And we just demand justice and accountability from this department. And you only lit a fire in us. It's only going to get worse. I'm only going to keep coming out here more. We were already out here for everyone else, but unprovoked and as disciplined organizers, they attacked my child, and now they will never be able to get rid of me. I want justice and accountability. They have not approached us. They have not offered any kind of well wishes. They haven't offered any kind of apology. They've never even addressed it. As a matter of fact, when I yelled, when they first fired it, and I yelled that there's children over here, I saw one of the deputies aim his weapon at me. That was his response to me saying, "Hey, there's children over here. Why are you doing this?" We took her to the hospital. The next day she went to the hospital, and she has eye drops because her eyes were red. But no, the only people that came to offer any kind of support were other demonstrators. It was only other demonstrators who came to offer any kind of support. You know, I am debating it. But yes, we are going to continue to be disciplined. We have our family and our organization, Coalition for Community Control Over the Police, has been active for over 15 years in Los Angeles. We've never had anything like this happen. And if anything, the demonstration put forth by Black Lives Matter Los Angeles this past Saturday was one of the most family-oriented demonstrations I've ever seen. I've never been to a protest where there's people on roller skates and on bikes. So it should have been the safest place for my child to be, in front of a place that is supposed to have all these folks there to protect and serve. And they are the ones who harmed my child. So we will be present. We will continue to exercise our First Amendment right. And I'm a mother before I'm an organizer. So I would advise them to step down. I would advise them to fall back for my children. Yes. Where would you like her to be? Right there by the microphone. Brandon will have they're going to tilt it down. Let out another person.
And don't let out another person.
Yeah!
They're releasing a protester.
If he stands off to the side, most of his bikes will pick it up anyway. Off to the side.
Looks like she's being released. She's got a bag.
Yeah, just look at Beverly.
Yeah, because we can't see it.
I'm old now. I can't stay here long. Just look at them, baby girl. Just look at Beverly. Look at this lady.
Thank you for being available. We're so sorry for what happened. Can you tell us what it felt like? Your mom described it from her point of view. So we'd like to hear from you. What was it like?
So, my name is Messiah. Two middle names, Ruby was and Sid. And so what happened 2 days ago was that the police gas at me. So and my mother. So
What do you feel like?
So I'm gonna tell what happened and then how it felt. So Sean Kizzy was riding his bicycle and the police said he broke a law and they took him down onto the floor, and when he tried to grab a gun, they murdered him.
We have that part of the story. We just want to speak about what happened. We just like to get your version. Right now on the floor that gets stuck down there.
So everybody was invited to ride roller skates, skateboards, bicycles, and cars, and things that have wheels. And so it was peaceful. There was peaceful. There was no fighting. There was nothing going on. And it was quiet that second when they fired tear gas at me.
No, at least you realize it was tear gas.
My mom figured out it was tear gas. So when they fired it, my nose and the back of my mouth it started to hurt. It wasn't my eyes that hurted.
What neighborhood you live in? You live here?
First words out of them.
Alright, they got you.
Then one of the police was pointing.
Anyone in circulation to stay here? I'm asking a question. I'm sorry. I said, is anyone, this is a child living in this neighborhood? I said, there's a little girl living in the neighborhood.
She was assaulted by sheriff.
Where?
Do you not support
Where?
her? Do you not support
I said,
her?
where was she assaulted?
Right here.
Here?
Yes.
In this district?
Yes.
In this district, she can speak to. Does anybody else live in this neighborhood?
Have you support her?
Where you live at? What neighborhood are you from? I said, are you serious? What neighborhood are you from? Are you from LA? Are you from the
Stop and let me finish. I'm a black girl who is fine right here. Get out!
Why are you here? I'm from the neighborhood.
Why are you here?
I think that wait. What was the child doing here at nighttime, whatever the Constitution says? What was the child doing here anyway? A white supremacist? I'm black. This is the problem that we have.
We asking my cousin's community, please do not come back to the neighborhood. We asked them politely, please do not come back to this neighborhood and push this. We asked politely, please. We asked her very politely, please. I'm not mad at her. I said we asked, ma'am, we asked her politely, ma'am, please do not come back. When my cousin was killed on the night below, I was there, ma'am. I was there. We asked politely for this not to come back. So they're going to get 30 minutes. They're going to get 30 minutes. I'm saying politely. You might believe she has 30 minutes to get out of this neighborhood. Not her. She is fine. She has 30 minutes to leave. She has to leave.
No, we working with the sheriff's office.
That was my cousin who did. So we just, my family does not want to promote this upon my cousin's
Working with
death.
the sheriff's
This
office.
is not what we want to promote.
We're working. Tell the child to go home.
We will help her.
Tell the child to go home.
We will help her. No. We asked this nice lady, we asked her politely, please do not come back to this neighborhood, and you're not on here. We asked her politely.
Work with us on police
Ma'am,
report.
excuse me 1 second.
Work with us on police report.
That was my family. That was my family. Where did you see me working with the police? We asked her politely to not come. You was not coming to Do not use my family's death to promote your agenda. Did we ask you politely, ma'am? Did we ask you politely, ma'am? Do not come in this district. Do not come in this area and push that. We asked you politely. Exactly. So you think we asked you, ma'am? You asked us. I don't care about your sign. You asked us. You need to ask you politely. Let's do it for us. Ma'am, did we ask you politely? So you didn't want to hear from me? How was the budget? You don't know. I'm going to give you 30 minutes. How was the budget in my neighborhood? No, I don't want you to push that back in my budget. Your agenda. My aunt doesn't want it. My nieces don't want it. Let your family does not want you to push your agenda. We ask politely. The day of my family's death, we said politely, please do not use his blood to push your agenda. We have never cussed at you. We don't call you different names. We said, ma'am, ma'am, this young lady, whatever she wants to do, that's fine. Whatever your agenda is. Please do not push your agenda.
What is the agenda?
On the back of his blood.
What is the agenda?
Ma'am, I'm asking you politely.
What is the agenda?
Please do not push your agenda.
Just leave and report that we need
She was stopping the family from going in to be able to see the body on the ground. The police there. That is illegal. The law states if there is unrest, you cannot go see the body. So we ask her very politely, ma'am, please stop pushing the microphone so they can work. Please stop. Not yet. I'm going to stop. I want you to hear. We ask her right away. Stop you right now so the family can go in. She came in. The neighborhood came and said, ma'am, if you don't stop this, we said, do not use his blood. We're working on the board. What is protesting? So the point is, I don't care about y'all been out here since 2013. Not on his blood. Yes, why you think they have everybody, I'm not no your colleague says, I'm here with your colleague. That's that young lady. Oh, they're working with your child. So let's settle this. So let's understand. We've already settled it. We said very politely, I'm cool. Please don't do this on the back of the head. The child is okay. What they doing? We asked politely. That child comes first. So look, I understand what I just shared.
If people who are do not live in this neighborhood, they don't have to get up and go to work. They don't have to get up and go to school on this block. And sheriffs coming down are going to make it worse for the community. So I have no problem stepping back and letting them, speak. I just want it to be known that my daughter was tear gassed, and we're organizers and we're standing up, and my daughter was speaking, in that particular moment. That could be worked out. That could be we can talk about that whatever, but like nobody's here to she's definitely not here to take the we would have got $10 out of some team. We would have got told. Obama was black. Obama was black. How was that Uncle Tom? He was black and he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit.
Black people come here, immigrants.
Wait, one second, please.
This child, she needs to mute. Okay.
I get a phone call.
¿Quieres 13:20?
What do they have on? They have on black t-shirts. It's the same group that was at 109 on Budmore. The same group that we provided 70s on this day. So they know. So the question I ask is this: if somebody
They're right here.
and this sheriff station is burned down, who from any other neighborhood is in your group? Yes. Wait. My family did lay down, sir. He is deceased. They are going to have to correct things. The way you correct it is not by keep funding it. It's correcting the bills. Sir, one second. Sir, I hope to listen. We have to correct the bills. Yes, sir. We have to correct the bills that allow the police officers to draw that way. Qualified immunity is a problem.
Yeah, okay.
So we must correct that. If we don't correct that, you can't correct the bills.
You have a political program.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No.
No. You just laid out a political program. Okay. Hold on. You have a political program. Okay. And you say this is the way to solve it. Okay. We have a different understanding.
That's why we say.
Hold on. You laid out a political agenda.
No.
Hold on.
Something that we said on.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Okay? I think it's fine to have a political agenda.
No, I don't. This is what you're about.
No. This is what you just walked through. You just walked through
Our
a
neighborhood
political
said.
agenda.
We specifically,
Which is fine.
and we said, kindly, please do not come back to this neighborhood and use the neighborhood of that woman, Kizzy, for any agenda. So she can't adhere to it. In the neighborhood,
You just laid out an agenda.
No, so that's called family speech. I'm going to ask you a question.
I was way over there.
No.
I'm not even from this city. You know what?
Okay, time out.
Hear me out.
Joe. So wait a minute.
This is exactly why you should hear me out. This is exactly why you're from the Bronx. This is exactly why you should hear me out.
In the Bronx. I know the Bronx.
That's right. Hear me out. This is a pattern all over the country.
I'm way over here. This is the same.
If it were just in LA, if it were just this neighborhood, we wouldn't be here because it would be
That's a real serious question.
I'm listening.
I need to see them when it's not somebody getting shot by the police. I need to see this same group. There are 4 people who've been killed in this neighborhood in the last week. I haven't seen them come to contest any of those people. They were black on black crime.
You want to join us when we're out here? I'll let you know.
They were black on black
We are out in many neighborhoods.
Okay, so your agenda is any crime is black on black, sheriff on black, police on black.
There's a city that has millions and billions of people. You killing each other, and then there's children.
Come here. Don't go near that. Don't go near
Genocidal racism, even more of that. Everybody wants to unite right now to face this threat. They come together with different political agendas.
Those are not fascists. Those are not fascists. It's a disagreement. Listen, those are not fascists. It's a disagreement.
That young girl, I didn't know her.
It's just a disagreement.
She got gas. That is my little girl. Okay? I gotta go. That is, we are out here putting our lives on the line for the masses of people, not because it's just someone we know. Okay? And if people are out here going to jail, going to the hospital, getting beat, it's not because this is fun, and it's not because of some block or some corner. It's because it's for the masses of people. We disagree on what. But that doesn't.
No, baby. No. Look at, listen. That's still the working class. The working class can have a disagreement. The working class can have a disagreement.
I believe that everybody has different.
I know, baby. But the working class can have a disagreement. We can resolve the disagreements of the working class. We can't resolve the disagreements of them, the sheriff, and us. So don't forget, we are enemies because people are allowed to have disagreements. That is human. And it's okay to have disagreements. Just put it down. Because I don't even trust the sheriffs even when you have a toy gun. I don't want you to this toy gun out here right now. Because sheriffs kill people with toy guns
We're all going to come to back.
We ain't did nothing with this revolution. Nothing but stand. So guess what? We're not in the wrong. So if they it's okay.
Hey, they told us you guys were Black Lives Matter. I do apologize.
She got kidnapped at Black Lives Matter, but we're supposed to protest this past Tuesday. When Maxine Waters came, showed up and like support, and we have another one that we organized with the aunties that are trying to come to Saturday. Right, yeah. Well, we are calling
I believe it. Like I told you, they was like Black Lives Matter is coming out here, and we're like, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. They be destroying all type of stuff. We don't need that. And we working on reform. We working on things to get bills removed and all type of stuff. I'm not a fan of Maxine Waters.
Either way.
Well, there's the thing. She's a lawmaker. These are law enforcers. So as a lawmaker, you have the ability to change the laws that affect our community every single day. So instead of coming out here, what you need to be in Washington, D.C., well, I'm running against her so we can get rid of her so we can start getting these bills.
running and taking over positions of power and doing what they do.
And you need to run for city council.
We did run for city council.
You did? Then we need to put her.
Because she was scared to come over here. Because she saw the character like the character. So she's very scared to come over here. You don't see nobody else. Now they going to mess with her.
Give me your number and I'll put her on my radio.
Now what we gonna do? When she talks, she ain't gonna see me.
At no point with us as it ever been, us trying to overtake the neighborhood. That's what always do. We lay the foundation, we say this is what the fan is. That's it.
Do we have to do that?
But we've been out here for over 2 years.
We're not playing black. We're not playing black. You understand what we're saying? So that's the people that live in the movie. So what we saying?
Mine just says because we went up to but the sheriff's going to be coming into the neighborhood for the pressure for the people who have to get up and go. Come here, baby. Messiah, no. Messiah. Don't.
Hey, Rob, before you done.
Messiah, stop.
Hey, I'm gonna get at him.
Stop sticking the baby out!
I'm gonna get home.
Stop sticking the baby out!
Messiah, come here, please. I get your name to go. I won't have a deadline to leave. Jesus Christ, it's not that complicated. Excuse me, sweetheart, you take good care. Thank you, Mom. Can I have your card? Ma'am? Can I have your card?
I don't have any cards on me, but
she got some of
I mean, we roll on everything you say. Don't worry about that. We got you. That's why I had to get your name, because I wanted to make sure we can match that with the words you said.
She's here to amplify your voice. Did you speak to her the other day?
Ma'am?
Did you speak to her the other day?
I don't think so. I don't ever be children when I can help.
Okay.
Without parents' permission, we never.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much. I know, baby. I know you wanted to tell what happened to you. It's okay. It's okay. You get a chance to. You get a chance to. You get a chance to talk about what happened to you. I know you were very brave. Very brave. No, you can't.
Yeah, we're here today before. Not so bad. I was going to go to class.
Just wait.
I ain't out with it. He caught me out of class one time, and I actually had a class. He only came to me because he know your ass. I was like, no. And I got so mad. No. He was like, no. Everybody there. I
understand, but you still have to be controlling.
What's her name?
She was talking to the
Or whether they do or not.
and we're trying to get stability to what happened to her.
No, but it's just no. I mean,
Everything, but they didn't need to shit on her to get her on the radio.
only in the sense that
No, they didn't do that.
I'm good.
Right, but
Because what he did, you did a really good job. And he did not tell him now. I know you got to put that at the office.
you know what, they could have.
He should
They
no,
could have had a
don't say
conversation
that.
on
He should have let the lady finish. And he mad really great. But he gonna show his frustration when he get to the office. Man, that's a kid. That could have been your daughter, my daughter, anybody's daughter. You should have let her talk.
And she got tear gas after the protest.
Yeah. But he didn't like
The protesters were trying to say it wasn't no riot. It was everybody.
he can believe me. Believe what I'm saying. Get back to
If everybody wanted to take a step back and they really felt that way, they would have.
Nigga, we still going in circles.
I'm sorry you got it. I can do
So it looks like Imperial Highway is blocked over from Normandy again to the next street. I think this is Vermont. I wasn't really paying attention to the stop sign. So Revcom is like it's a different organization. You see, there's a bunch of different organizations out there. It's BLM. This one is Revcom. They're just individuals. You can find out what they're about if you go to their site, revcom.us. I think they want to like just bring in socialism, communism through socialism, or socialism through communism. I don't know which way.
Not a gang behind the stage. Nice try, no matter what you tell yourself. You're not in your bitch-ass gangs. Yeah, you. Fuck you.
For what?
Stop killing people, we'll stop coming.
It doesn't make any sense.
You don't want to be out here.
We did nothing. We're standing here. We own these sidewalks anyway. Do we pay the same amount of taxes? Because you should be upset too.
They all dress the same, they all look the same. You know what the Nuremberg defense is? That's calling order.
Come on! Hey, you guys stop! Let's go.
Can I go on the sidewalk, sir?
We're being
Stop walking to the west.
Huh?
We're just going down a little bit. We're going to take the closer. We can move.
Can I go that way?
Stop walking to the west.
Why? It's a peace. We have the right to protest. It's safe. It's safe. You guys pick it up in there.
Safe.
And this is how my tax dollars are being used against me. What the fuck? You all know we were doing nothing. You knew it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of you watched us. Just talking. We were doing nothing. There was a heated argument going on over there, and y'all said nothing. But the 6 people with water, you roll up 14 on this side, I'm not even gonna count y'all because it's a waste of fucking time. It's unbelievable. And we're upset because you're moving us misunderstanding our lives. None of our families feel who you killed. I cannot imagine. And I'm so lucky to say that. Every single one of you for not understanding that.
All your big gangs, fuck each and every single one of you and your entire family. Especially that pudgy ass white guy right there. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Yeah, you.
For all of the
Poor man's in a suit, though, really.
I cannot believe I had no to scare me! To scare me! What the fuck is that?
Thanks, V-Dog. Sorry, man. Thank you, dude.
The First Amendment does not require a permit, officer. If we have to have a permit, then it's not our right. We don't have to ask permission to be free. We don't have to ask permission to express our grievances. Fuck that shit! Fuck that shit! Fuck that shit! 11 people in the corner on that side. The First Amendment does not require a permit. It is always active. I can exercise it whenever I so please.
Go home. Go home. Go home. Y'all can go back to your house, but we live in this neighborhood and we gotta deal with this every day, all day. Don't even pull up. Don't even come over here. Don't even come over here. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. No, y'all making it back.
We are not honored by your accountable. They need to hear and see what the fuck they are.
Let's go.
Go where, bro?
No worries. Hey, as soon as we clear this out, I can go home.
Oh, okay.
Don't try to leave, please. We don't need to try. You go home. Yeah, bye.
If you had the choice, you all know.
Bye. See you later. Bye. We don't want you here. Bye. See you later. Goodbye.
This is not your neighborhood. Goodbye. You gotta go home. Nobody tells you nothing about going home. As long as you ain't got no motherfucking gun,
Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. They're supposed to be protecting them from the kids. And they'll kill all of us right now. So they can open up these streets. Come on, man. Quit playing. You know what I mean? Check this out. Come on, let's go. They need to show me on the streets. We hold them in. I live in this neighborhood. You move. Do me a favor, man. You got an ID around here? You got Keep stepping. Keep stepping.
Well done, buddy. You're really doing the
That's
cool.
okay. Keep stepping. I'm trying to go over the street. What they walking? I'm talking about. Ain't nobody running from the police. We just in the street. So people keep quiet.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. You don't want to speak to you, bitch. You know you don't want to talk to me.
That's a tough parking lot for us. I want to close this whole out.
We're going to close this one?
No, there's no closing.
So how are we going to leave?
You decide. You can leave your car there if you want. All right, then shut up.
You want?
I'll check this tape to lead out.
You got tape on this side? No. You got out that way.
Legally parked. I'm not armed.
You got tape on this side?
I'm not throwing things at the police. I'm not doing anything wrong here. Nothing wrong.
That's crazy. Black people quit what the police is doing.
They were here when my car was getting fucking pelted by fucking gas.
They were too comfortable walking with a squad of police. A black man is a black man at the end of the fucking day. Unless you're a police and you know you're doing what you're doing. Sorry, man, you don't walk like this. I don't fucking know. Can we go? Can we go? Yeah, what the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here right now?
That's crazy, but he can go talk to him.
Who the fuck am I?
No, Trump, you gotta be on that. You gotta be on their side.
Them three back there, they're cops. They're black, but they're cops. They're fucking, look at, you can tell from the way they stand, the way they hold on their shit. You can tell. I'm not afraid. I shouldn't be afraid until I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. What am I doing? Where am I going?
Go this way. Come on.
Where am I supposed to go? You know, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go buy something over
slaves all over again. Motherfucker got a gun on you when you walking down the street. You gotta feel.
So they pushed everyone out to Normandy, or in Normandy and Imperial. I think there was supposed to be another protest at 6:30. This one was different. This one was a Revcom press conference. I think the 6:30 one was going to be a BLM protest. So they cleared all of Imperial. So there is a protest that's going to be out here in these streets out here, maybe on Normandy and Imperial.
Yeah, we got to go off on the ground.
Thank you, Gino. We're just out here documenting, bro. In the protests, I don't get involved, dude. I just document, point and shoot, bro. Get the coverage. Impressed, bro. Where'd you get your official press helmet, dude?
Huh?
Where'd you get your official press helmet? Look at this one.
Well, this is actually, it's not a level 3A, it's just an impact helmet.
Okay.
I can't remember which company.
Amazon or something?
No, it's another company, I can't remember, but Amazon do sell them. They're meant for like impact for paintball, shit like that. It's not level 3, I've got a level 3A vest, but it's just so fucking hot. Full level 3A helmet, obviously it doesn't have holes in it, it's like $1,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe don't come to that.
I'll practice ducking.
Yeah.
Save that $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Use my bike helmet.
You know,
this is just because they've been shooting rounds off into the crowds and
yeah, well, that's what
they've been going crazy.
really, pepper balls and you know, I was at the big protest in Hollywood on the end of May. I got hit by fucking 3 less lethal, you know, the big fuckers and
yeah. The rubber ones, the foam ones.
Yeah, they fucking hurt.
I got hit in the ankle with one.
Yeah, I got hit just up here. Brutus went from the knee up to the right.
But it was from far away, so it didn't really. It hurt, but just this thing.
Way over there. What was that? Gonna have guys to slide over. We're gonna be making our way over to this ball. Thank you.
Is there any one of you that would like to have a conversation? Any one of you that has a soul or a heart inside that would really like to talk? None of you? Is there any one of you that would like to have a conversation about what we're going through? Not only today, not only for the past 3 days since we've been protesting, but period. Would any one of you like to talk about the abuse that the police have been facing by the police? Period. Would you?
What's the next one? It's supposed to be at 6:30. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it was supposed to be here, but I don't know what's going to happen now. The protest this Sunday will be
Park closed down. What's up, Jacob?
Hey, you said my wife is on that song.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You don't have your stringer camera, bro? What's your stringer equipment, bro?
My car?
Yeah. Oh.
Creating the fake news.
I was at the beach, as you can see.
Yo, bro. Inside of you, do you feel something beating? Do you feel a beating heart inside of your chest? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen yesterday.
Here?
EB's brother.
Oh, yeah.
You seen him?
Jasper?
Yeah. He stopped by.
He pulled up right here, bro. He fucking made it rain. It was right here on this corner.
Shit, he's a dangerous one, dude.
Were you watching earlier? When they were arguing over there?
No, I didn't see that. I was just tuning into the stream and I was like, oh shit, it's nearby.
Police are arresting and check smashed flag. These things are fucking ugly. So I threw a beat sign.
You want to say hi to the stream, bro?
So, yeah. I was at the beach. They ended up at the protest. They got media inside though, huh?
What's your channel? Do give it a shout out.
Jacob's Own TV.
Jacob's Own TV. YouTube.
Same freaking network anyway.
IP2 Network. .network.
Hold up, what time you get here? You just got here?
Like at 4 or something. 4:30, I think. No, a little after 4.
Do you have the flyer or no?
Which flyer? Was that today? No, someone told me about it. I came for the earlier one. You heard of the
another one?
There was a press conference right now at 4:30, 4 o'clock.
It was more that way, huh?
It was right there. Oh yeah, they weren't even around. They just showed up. The cops just kind of showed up like maybe half an hour ago and just pushed everyone out this way. It was over there where the news vans are. It was like a legit news press conference.
I got my press stuff in the car. You're not people.
Yeah, no. It looked like a paintball gun. That's a pepper spray.
Oh, no, that's
pepper ball.
last time. We're not on the live. You did it. I'm going to say something when you come. What city is this, LA?
Yeah, this is South Central LA, bro. Normandy and West and Imperial Highway.
How'd you meet Josh yesterday?
Josh,
You were just...
yeah. I just known him from being at some of the protests.
She's an activist, but she's basically
What you guys are up to? Because you're afraid. You're afraid if you're too yellow, quit your job. Let someone else take over. What is this?
Got his hand on the trigger.
I see.
Look,
When
see?
11 walked by, he pulled his gun.
And then they ready to aim. Like all you gotta do is this. And then so He ain't even got to take it off because they already got it strapped in. So all they got to do is grab it.
Did you guys hear about the other protest about that on 6?
Where?
Here. There's supposed to be another BLM protest. At 6:30.
They said they on the BLM protest.
They're probably not gonna happen. Well, I don't know. If this happens, it's gonna happen out here.
Right there, you see on his vest? When he lifts his arm on the right side. This one. See it? See it? Yo.
Just fishing
Y'all
right
see
here.
it?
What's up, bro?
This one walking with the helmet.
You got the S8 too? You got an S8 too?
Yeah.
You got the same
Look at
phone,
this
bro?
shit. My shit went through hell.
I bought it
You see it?
cracked.
I bought it refurbished from Boost.
I think I'm gonna get an S10.
150. How much is the S10? Like 500?
Man, you can get a used one for like
Who are those
300.
people?
Hey, them the police.
Undercover detectives or
They undercover. So that's how they get it. They have
That's exactly how you did it.
Fuck blue lives!
Oh, they said your name.
Blue lives don't
They
matter.
said your name. Like,
Y'all don't matter.
Miguel Cruz, what's up, dog?
I could go create painted, and it would be more worth it than to give them my energy. I could go
Let me show
write
you
a
the flyer
poem or
of
smoke
where
a
I'm at.
blunt, and it would be more worth it than to give them my energy. I would rather go fucking hit a hole and stand here and your friends accountable for the shit that they do.
Come on. Deshaun Kizzy deserves 17 bullets in his body. And then y'all are still gonna let that off for having jobs? Still have jobs? Come on, guys. Y'all pushing us out so you can push the bullshit narrative with the media? That ain't all that Sylvester! Oh! They're painting a video pictures for their corporate overlords to take advantage so that they can have whatever political advantage they think they can get. Using us as pawns in your silly game. Show out like this. People in everyday clothes. And you're ready to hurt people. That's some bitch shit. Okay. Your paycheck's worth more to you than human life. Ripping off the quality is enough for you. Come on. Come on. People want to love you. People want to respect you. People want to value you as meaningful people who are meant to protect and serve. But when y'all are complicit in allowing people in your ranks to brutalize and murder, and you don't hold them accountable, and then we get mad and you don't want to attack us, that ain't right. How the fuck you wake up and put on these uniforms? You're not willing to protect the people of your community. You're not willing to respect us and uphold our 14th Amendment rights and hold the people in your ranks who can't do their fucking job accountable. That's the most disheartening shit. demand my respect when you can't even respect the people that you're supposed to protect and serve. I was brought up, you give respect, you give respect. You don't give anybody fucking respect. Especially you give people respect. And you let murder and your rape go free. When you let people brutalize people and you don't do anything about it. When you don't keep your people in check. What's right about that? What's right about that?
Like you gotta earn something.
God don't love you, your God don't respect you. God don't love you, your God don't respect you. Your God, in all capacity, in all walks of life, you're supposed to be empathetic. You're supposed to be compassionate towards other people. You're supposed to have love in your heart for people. You're not supposed to treat a drug addict.
What's up, man? You live?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Precious.
Oh, you're Precious?
Yeah.
I heard of you.
What did you hear about me? Wonderful thing.
That you're the dangerous man out here in these streets.
Dangerous.
Promoting violence and has a scary agenda.
Scary agenda.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Nah, I just heard that you're at the protest, you know? John Doe told me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you do what I do.
Cool beans. Alright, what are you on?
YouTube.
Nice.
Alien Alphabet, YouTube.
Alien Alphabet. I'm here with another scene. Are you a protester too, or are you trying to?
No, I just play. I don't get involved. I don't pick sides. I'm like a streamer, but I always cover these events too.
Cool beans. Like the media over there is like, just like taking it up the butt from the cops.
Oh yeah, that's the reporter that was interviewing. That was. Were you here? Yeah, you were there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. When those guys came in talking all that shit.
Yeah. He was not happy.
What if somebody in your right murder somebody in your family? Wouldn't you agree an eye for an eye would be the right thing in that case?
Elliot Rasmus says, wait. I would ask the sheriff.
They know it's fucked up. They want to act like that we're supposed to respect it, but they can't even respect the humans that they're supposed to be protecting. They know it's wrong. They know it's fucked up. I just watched a video the other day where an officer let his dog, a black man, climb the wall, and they let that dog rip that man's cat. I watched that white officer hold that dog there, so that dog was flying. I watched that white officer let that dog do its thing, and then pull it back, and then was flying.
They like shut down area around the sheriff's department for like 3 blocks, so it makes it a little hard.
I don't think the 6 o'clock protest is gonna happen.
I don't.
There would have been a lot more people here. It's already 5:50.
There's some people over there. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do though. Like they're just gonna like line up and then get shot.
It'll probably take place here. There's the only place. I think it's closed all the way to Vermont.
Yeah. Shit, really? That's far.
Yeah, the cops started coming this way and pushing everybody back.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they could legally do this without making a unlawful assembly thing.
No, but it doesn't matter. Like yesterday, they like declared an unlawful assembly, and they're supposed to like give time and an exit route, and they're like, "This is an unlawful assembly," and they get fired. So.
I'm not sure though.
Where the fuck is Blue? Why does this white ass
Jacob. Those Jordans, what are those? You got 156 viewers. You're popular, bro. This guy's popular, dude.
There's an angle.
The angles?
You gotta practice the angles that they want.
Yeah.
And like be at the right place at the right time. Yeah.
I'll just keep the camera on you. There you go. You guys like this angle? How about this angle?
Look at this angle. Look, come here. Look this angle. Look. Where it shows this guy and then.
Yeah.
Go up, around, go down. This is a lot of work, bro.
Yeah.
Fucked up things that you guys are publicity every day.
Say you don't cruise is pretty pissed at you.
Why?
I don't know. You're saying you're angry stuff.
Huh?
Keep saying like, well, not angry stuff, but just saying me, and that's it. Stupid fucks. Yeah, look. Told you to look at the angles that I have right now. Look.
Nobody deserves to die just because
Last night.
people don't deserve to die.
All right, man. I'll see you later, bro. I'll take off, yeah. I'll hit you up through Instagram next time. Haven't ate shit, bro.
I still gotta work. I still gotta go to work. I still gotta go to work in Hollywood.
For stringing?
Actually, I don't. I gotta go to work at Beverly Hills.
I think it's over for today. See you later. See you guys later. Get high, get high, get high. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, get high. I think they had this thing closed all the way to Vermont. You know if it's closed all the way to Vermont? It must be way down there because there's no cars coming through. They had to close it. Behind the scenes look, bro.
Hey, after like in 3 hours, I'm gonna go direct from the fires.
Where? Which fire?
Or the mountains. They're on fire.
Which one?
All the ones that are right there, like the ones you can see.
The
like,
one inland?
Yeah.
Apple Valley? Oh shit.
I'm gonna go there and film right there.
Yeah?
Did you see the fire yesterday? You can see from here. Like the whole mountain's on fire.
I didn't see, bro.
That'll be content.
I drove to the one in Apple Valley, the other one, like a month ago or something, but just a mountain on fire, bro.
Huh?
It was just a mountain on fire.
No, but I'm gonna try to like
get in.
Yeah, right there with my lights and everything. And the press hat and everything. What are you doing?
What other tips you got for me, bro? What other tips you got as a professional stringer?
Tips?
Yeah.
Never, if they try to get out of somewhere, never say okay right away.
The cops?
Yeah.
If they try to kick you out?
If there's no little tip,
yeah.
Don't just walk out and say, okay, start leaving. Just say that you're here as independent journalist or media and just stand it down. If they arrest you, make sure you record yourself getting arrested. That'll be super content.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
Yeah?
Times.
Stringing?
No, hop in the gate. Hop in the gate. God damn. They're leaving.
Shape of protest 2020. 3 live streamers, 4 protesters, and 30 cops. And 4 TV trucks.
And now the helicopter. Is that the news cover?
No, British. Well, I'm American, but yeah.
I tried talking like that, but it's just hard.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people think it's Australian because it kind of sounds a bit American. I picked up a bit of American accent. So a lot of people I'm freelance. I work mainly for British newspapers like The Guardian, Huffington Post in the UK, Sunday Times.
How'd you hear about this one? This is normal here now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Every day they have something.
Yeah, it's just been going down every day. This Channel 4? The news media always comes all late, bro. They come fucking late, or they just shoot like once the yellow tape is established for the perimeter.
They don't do their planning. They're planning right. They just
That's why I do this shit, because I like to just show it live from. You know what I mean? From the eye of the storm. Bro.
My chair saying Blue Lives Matter. The protesters stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't even read the comments when I'm doing shit like this, bro.
No?
It's all political, bro, so I don't get involved, bro.
I read them sometimes when I'm bored.
What are you streaming on
YouTube.
What's your tag on it?
It's called Alien Alphabet. Alien, like
all just one word.
And then alphabet, 2 words. Let me separate the words to my Alien Alphabet live. There you go. Click on it. Oh. I don't think you need to sign in. You can click on the live video.
Yeah, I'll just try to subscribe.
There you go. You want to be on there? No. You want to set up your thing? Okay. We're live.
We're on TV.
You're on TV right here? Wave hi to the helicopter, dude. Hola! Helicopter, dude. Channel 4. Hola! This is what I think of the news media. What?
like that.
What?
I'm asking.
Oh, this one? I buy it from a Korean liquor store, bro.
Oh, that's fake.
Yeah. I don't know if they're fake, if they're real.
Do you breathe good?
Yeah, it restricts your breathing though, because it works. I think they're real, dude. The Korean 95, they had like millions of them, but the US didn't approve it.
Does it feel like it's good quality? Like,
Yeah.
My wife's a nurse. She gets loads of those. Yeah.
She gets the KN95, right?
Yeah. Well, the KN are the same as N95.
Yeah, they're just the Korean. It just means Korean, right?
Yeah, it's just the Asian classification.
you were selling them for $10 in a liquor store.
Oh, really?
Like 10
I get a two for
each.
Two for
Yeah,
$7.50.
10 bucks.
Two for
Like, we're just
$7.50.
taking advantage of that.
Seriously.
These are supposedly the only ones that actually like protect shit from coming in. As opposed to the other ones, they protect you from spitting shit out. And I was supposed to ask, this guy had the flyer. I think it was 6 o'clock or 6:30 that the next one was. It's already 6. That was a different organization that was setting up a different protest.
The group earlier holding the press conference were the revolutionary communists.
Yeah, Revcom.
Every organisation is
There's a lot of different. They're decentralized, the whole movement, you know. There's a lot of different groups involved. As well as a lot of different individuals too, so you can't.
Yeah.
Who's the Dunkin' Donuts? No, that's mentioned. Wasn't doing that.
But they all get judged by the worst actions of the worst people, you know what I mean? On both sides.
We all do, yeah, both sides.
There could be just one guy doing some stupid shit and it fucks it up for the whole group.
20% of my viewers go for the UK.
Oh yeah?
3%.
Right now?
No, I checked analytics, whatever.
Yeah.
It tells you what country is watching you. And it says 20 to 30% is UK, 60% is from the air, and the rest is China and
Yo.
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna take off.
I'll be back.
You gonna take off?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Are you off? Are you off?
Yeah.
You already signed off?
We're gonna go to yours.
Oh, I'm gonna take off. Alright, man, I'll see you, bro. Thanks. Alright, I'll see you, man. Take it easy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out too, but I need to get something to eat. I haven't ate anything all day, bro. I had a banana. shit. Damn. I didn't know they had that many sheriff trucks. Look back there. I think they're going back into the station. One, 2, 3, 4. I see at least 4, 5, 6, 7 of those big ass fucking dualies. I didn't even know they had that many. They're setting up in front of the station. I don't know, maybe there's a crowd going on the other side. I see some people lining up over here on the side street in the neighborhood. I see a lot of people honking, so I don't know if these are people that are coming to join the other protests. Or maybe all those sheriffs are blocking over on Vermont. Oh, now they're arresting somebody over here. Why? They snuck up and arrested somebody.
No, he's not. He did nothing.
So is he free to go?
They breaking his jurisdiction. Hey, bro, they're breaking your amendment rights. You have amendment rights.
Yeah, actually, Mom, let me hang up so I can record, okay?
What are they arresting him for? Being here?
They just came up on him.
I know.
Right, you gotta have protocol. Y'all have no protocol. And this guy right here. Bro, I got a high school diploma. Just because I got no college degree. I got a high school diploma though. Probably high school. You heard of it? Yeah, and I know more than you. Bet I know more than you. But you want to talk about college. I talk about college. Talking to a college. For what? Y'all have no jurisdiction? Y'all no jurisdiction to get information.
Yo, can I see his ID? He's our friend. We need his information just as much as you do so that we can get him out later. Can I take his information?
No!
Yes, I can fix his
Life's not changing!
Oh, he's an uncle. He's an Uncle Tom. Go back over there to the wheel right now.
He won't even let us see his ID.
Bro, why is he on his phone? Oh, I thought they wanted to do it. I'm talking to you. And what's your name? What's your name? I can't go. I ain't shut up. Shut me up. Shut me up.
Just like that.
Now, hey, can we get your name? You know what? Fuck your respect. You could have respected Dijon. Fuck your respect, nigga. Fuck your respect, nigga. Fuck your respect, nigga. I'm Dijon reincarnated, nigga. Fuck your respect. I'm Dijon reincarnated. Fuck your respect. Fuck your respect.
You met him with disrespect. How you meet me?
What's your name? What's your badge number? You still ain't told me. I can get that. That part. Hey, somebody record that. Hey, record it. Record it.
He's like, fuck it. Y'all niggas been recording. Ain't shit happened. That's your attitude, right? That's what that is. Y'all went viral. We kill y'all bitches. Y'all went viral.
Hey.
Y'all still get bullshit, right?
Hey, Officer Drake. Sergeant Drake. I ain't gonna say your whole fucking name. Hey, I'm with you. You already know if you don't go one-on-one because we going toe-to-toe. I'm not him. I'm not that boy over here. I'm going hand up because I'm not in the wrong. Nigga. Yeah, he's yapping, but I ain't getting touched on. Do it. We ain't yapping. We're talking. But nigga, we can back up our talking like Muhammad Ali. Can you? Can you though?
Doing this over and over and over again until we find a solution.
You can't. Nigga, we back up. We from the switch. Back up our talking. Nigga, I'm gonna beat you like you done. I'm gonna beat you like you done.
No, you're not. You're so confident.
Because that's how they sound. Look, just like Broner. So it's like to go, yes or no? But when they in the ring, they get their ass moved by. They can go to go right in.
Christopher Dorner mobilized.
I'll show you.
All that talk goes
You
away.
really want to go toe-to-toe.
Think about that. Christopher Dorner mobilizes, that smug attitude goes away. You guys act like real cowards like you are, right?
Go toe-to-toe with a real nigga. All that buffalo.
As soon as Christopher Dorner
got way taller, way bigger than you.
You guys show your
For
true
putting his
colors.
hands on my mom, and I knocked him smooth out. Way bigger than you. So what you think I'm gonna do to you?
Look how many fucking police are up there.
Yeah, it sound like yap yap till you get in that punch.
Out here protesting.
Yeah, it's yap yap now. Nigga, until you night.
We were here because y'all illegally arrested a bunch of protesters last night.
They illegally just moved us today.
Who weren't even with the initial group that y'all gave the fucking the order to disperse. The dispersal order. They weren't even with us.
Bro,
you have to
you need to have to give them your ID. You need to have to give them judges. You could have went to jail and smoothed their ass. As soon as they took you to jail. Bro, look. Bro, the judge will ask you, the judge don't say, what was the probable cause for you getting it? What would you say? They not gonna ask them, they ain't gonna be at the court date. So who y'all fucking with next? Who we got to go after next? Anybody? Y'all going after anybody? And what you got that in your name for?
Bye, pig!
What did they come after him for? The shield? For having a shield? Is that what they came after you for? That's why they stopped the people in the tunnel last time too. They brought up a new law, the shield.
Basically from 2017.
What is?
That law's from 2017.
Okay. But they didn't use it. I was in the tunnel. I got stuck there in it. That was the first time I heard them use that. It's not really a shield. It's like a plastic frisbee.
Bro, next time don't give them your information. You ain't got to give them nothing because they want to mark you down. They're trying to mark you down as a criminal, bro.
Well, they're trying to run to see if you have warrants.
Yeah. So basically, I just.
Look, bro, if you're not in there, they could have grabbed all of us then if they was looking for a fucking warrant. If you're not in the wrong, you don't have to give them shit.
You ain't gotta do shit.
You ain't gotta do nothing. That make you seem like you in the wrong right now.
Okay, no, don't trick me like this. There was no reason for them to be fucking with this. No reason.
I mean, the shield he has is just, it's just to stop fucking pepper spray and non-lethals, bro. Literally, the shields that they use are like boogie boards or plastic, the tops of like containers. I mean, they're far from weapons, dude. I'll tell you that much. Like, those things would have trouble stopping a high fucking powered BB gun, dude. Hey! Dale. ¿Me asustaste, güey?
No, hombre, no.
Pensé que era el sheriff truck, ¿no? No más la protesta que está pasando ahí frente al policía. I thought it was that sheriff's truck pulling up on me, bro. That scared me. And dude, look how smoggy it is. Look at the sun over there. Is that smog? So cloudy, bro. I'm in there, Fleetwood, sitting on Dubs. Look at that wing. touching the pepper spray? Don't touch the pepper spray, dude. Or I'm gonna go check it out from the other side, but I'm gonna drive up there. I'll just leave the stream on. We're not ready to turn it off just yet. I want to see if they close off the street over there. So I take it that's ash in the air. I didn't even know about that fire. I knew some fires broke out inland. I mean, there's always fires though. There was one in Porter Ranch the other day. That's probably what's making the sun look like that. I want to drive to the other side and see if the protesters have gathered on the other side of on Vermont over there. There was supposed to be a protest around 6 or 6:30, a separate one than the one that was at 4. It was a news conference for the Revcom guys. Because there's so many fucking cops, so many of those sheriffs. It's like they bust in a bunch of fucking those heavy duty sheriff trucks with the SWAT moves. They might have brought them in from other stations or something. I could count at least 6, dude. It looks like there's way more. Upgraded the tires on this too, dude. Look. Brand new shoes. Brand new, bro. It's way better, man. Those little skinny tires, these tires are pretty skinny. But at least they got a little more meat, dude. More meat for running around these streets. Alright, man, no music. When I do these, these are the videos I kind of leave up on the live stream, so. Alright, maybe I'll risk it with this, dude. Someone referred me this guy, dude. The irony is, this guy's rap name is Copyright. Let's see. If I can find him. And I'm pretty sure this dude's an independent artist, dude, so I don't think I'd get copyrighted for playing his music. Martin Shkreli. I need to find more, dude. If you guys know any more,
I think, like,
any more
personally,
underground artists.
I see the Jizza and me as like him and me and vice versa. I hope he's like sort of the scientist rapper.
Yeah, you want, yeah, you right, hey, yo, I'm the most fucked up rapper. Out, 2 Mossbergs and AK in a street sweeper, have you dummies going like a honey-coated beekeeper. The style switcher, the money waster, the funny motherfucker doing stand-up in a crummy blazer. I got a question, no, I mean I got an answer. I got a lot of dancers stripping for a lot of banter. I think I may have found a cure for herpes, but I'm not sure, just flirt me. I'm more than worthy, I'm awkward. I don't know what to do with my hands except ruin your plans. I keep them glued to your pants. RSG, bitch, that's the clip. Crack the ribs of Martin Shkreli, then we pass the spliff. 2 left feet, I dance like I'm white as fuck, but I got a dick bigger than an ice cream truck. A sleepwalking nightmare, fuck your light streams up with a punch quick enough to leave lightning struck, you know. Yeah. It's not you, it's me. That's what I told my girl, but it was definitely her. Now I'm boning Shirley. Banana clips, it's a bonanza, bitch. I blast the cop, blasted off in ciphers like a NASA shot astronaut. Got to find some pocket bomb on Kansas, split the pass and cough. Spotting dimes like a stanza with the glasses off. Greedy, keep eating till the EBT run out. Then I'ma keep beefing till the DVD come out. Hungry as me, is that a fact? There it is. I run DMCs out the house in terror when I Aerosmith. In a Chevy rental scaring kids, bring heavy metal to every ghetto like Run DMC and Aerosmith. So walk this way and chalk gets traced across his face for talking when I stalk this prey. I was grimy as fuck when I first debuted. When Mary birthed Jesus, Earth Day views. Oh shit, you so pussy on boys, y'all gon' take hook patterns. When I write, you click like. Just for extra dough, my wig got dishes extra messy though. My wrist is glistening with the precious stones, and my clicks consistent like a metronome. Do we want that Wu contracts? The real worry shit. We at Martin Shkreli's doorstep with Bill Murray.
Break it, you know, and I've seriously considered that. We'll just snap it in half and bury the remains of it so no one tries to reconstruct it. And then I've seen a world where I give it away for free. And I've seen a world where I charge for it or something.
Hopefully that's copyright-free music by artist named Copyright. It looks like nothing's happening over here, bro. They were probably all lined up over here with all their sheriff trucks, and they moved them the other way. They were probably all lined up. They moved them to in front of the station. Well, you can see where they moved the line to. They had it blocked off all the way over here, dude. Now it looks like they moved it. What is that, dude? Budlong? I think on Budlong. Berendo. Yeah, all the way to Budlong. So from Budlong to, what was that, Normandy. I need to get something to eat. Ladies and gentrifiers. Be right back.